protector, shot blocker, and very versatile defender. They have the ability to switch and disrupt you that way. And they're built, for the long haul. There aren't many teams that can absorb Westbrook being out a few games and still keep winning, So, their roster is really well conceived. The coaching is terrific, and they play hard.
Following that up, Terrence Ferguson has stepped into their starting lineup this year. What have you seen from his game, his development in scouting him for tonight's game?
Well, he's gotten better and better, virtually month to month. One of his games that kind of got him going was here last year. He was thrown in early, had not been playing much, hit a couple shots, got some mojo going, and so he's continued, obviously, to work hard. His shooting numbers are very good right now. He's over 40% last 5 games. And so, with guys like him that are really great 3 and D guys, guys like Schroder and George, you have a lot of freedom to do things out there. So he's helping them a lot.
Rick, all the guys that were listed as questionable on the release today, are they all, Devin and Luka, Wes, are they all in tonight?
Yeah, I didn't know that anybody was questionable.
Rick, as you evaluate your own defense, and I know how much you talked about needing to improve there and how hard you've worked on it, have you looked at the issue as a matter of individuals just still learning technique and not their technique is subpar or not where it needs to be, or are you still adjusting schematically to what you're trying to do differently this year?
We got to coach them better, and we got to go harder and keep working at it. That's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. We're capable. We've shown that we're capable. The inconsistency is something that we've just got to work our way through. And you don't ease your way out of inconsistency. You got to fight your way out of it. And so that's what we have to do.
Rick, when you look at the turnover numbers prior to last year, are most of them unforced errors, or what percentage of them are unforced errors?
I don't know the percentage of unforced errors, but it's much higher than usual. Look, to try to get into an explanation for it would be to make excuses. We just got to take care of the ball. We got to pass it, catch it. We got to throw it places where it has a legitimate destination. And we just frankly have to be better. I could get into a lot of things about how when Dirk's not playing, the game it changes a lot, and it's so much harder because teams can take more liberties than they would normally take. I feel it's worth mentioning just because so many of us don't understand, don't have a realization for how great Dirk is. And when you miss a guy like him in your lineup, even if he's going to be off the bench or whatever, there's an element that is missing. But I'm not making excuses. The guys that are available, we got to coach them to be better with ball security. There are challenges. We got some guys that haven't played together that much, but we got to rise above it.
Do you think Dirk back anytime this month?
I'd be thrilled if he played in November. I told you that maybe a few days ago. But I don't have a timetable. I just see him, out there moving around a little better each day, which is very encouraging.
What's your take on the Butler trade and how that may or may not impact the West?
Yeah, I'm just digesting it like everybody else. A huge trade. Been so much talk about the fact that there would be a trade and when and everything else. So he got his wish, and so it doesn't break my heart that he's out of the Western Conference, but they got some very good players in return that are going to very positively impact that team, and they have other stars on Minnesota's team. So, I'm not dismissive of the fact that Minnesota's still going to be a very formidable team. I believe that they will.
Rick, what's been the challenge in the past, especially recently, when you had to match up against Dennis Schroder?
Well, he's gotten us with a lot of penetration. He's a tough guy to switch on because he really does a good job of attacking bigs. We had that problem last year. And he's gotten off to a great start with these guys. So it's very challenging. And he's also a guy that steals the ball. And, you add him to the mix here with Oklahoma with Westbrook, who's a great steals guy. Paul George is a great steals guy. Grant is all over the place. We know Noel is the top deflections guy. They have a lot of disruptors on that team. And so we're going to have to do a good job protecting the ball, and we're going to have to do a good job of containing him and not letting him get to the basket, because he's very good at doing that.
Rick, do you think a guy like Russell Westbrook is a really good example for Dennis to try and follow in his development?
Absolutely.